So we'll do that as well. And after that, we'll have a short break. So, and then towards the end, we will talk about this specific community. It's a movement. That for questions, and then we'll go ahead and finalize and determine that. Make sense? Any questions?
Not yet.
Does everyone
live for people that are outside or out of town or put in so that way they benefit from the
I know, right?
And guess who gets no better ones, me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So
I didn't see anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we have a 6. Are we supposed to have a 6?
You have a table 6.
So we start for 4 minutes, 1 minute each.
Yeah, 5.
Do they switch around based on the numbers?
They switch around based on the
So if your tag is table 1, you have to move to this.
Somebody go take a time level.
How much time do they have? 4 minutes? So you have 4 minutes to network and then you'll switch around.
Okay, we have a question on the table. So I can read that work for 4 minutes and then I move the table. So what day? What day? Welcome back.
Gotcha. So you don't move away from the
work. Okay, that's
Let's network. Don't worry about it. Now you have 3 minutes.
I think it'll work.
Well, myself, where I get my leads, I you get off and dress, go out there, you're gonna find so many opportunities. I mean, like, you need to, you might be 30 people, but one person might see
Yes.
I
don't know what kind of exactly, but yeah, what kind of. That part would explain what like now I'm saying like
something to pop in. Because what happens is you see how people are in a business, you like things that you don't have license.
I'm the youngest guy. Because I'm excited
They don't have any here yet, or they So leave your number on the table. Number 3. So leave your number on the table.
I'm selling like products. Last of us sorry.
Talk about it. I forgot how to speak Creole for a second.
We're in the house. Just saying hi, people.
You good here?
We actually protect people's life and we protect people's life. What do I mean by that? For instance, for the system, when all this money was invested with your platform, just want to make sure.
I'm 31 years old, and I was born in Haiti.
Thank you for staying with us, guys.
So, I'm very happy. And then, so this January, we went to Puerto Rico. And next year, they invited us to come back in the summer in Puerto Rico. So we're going there. We haven't decided which country we're going to go with. And then also, we can back to
So it shows how career goals. We assume people right now. We assume they go in South Florida. Don't know something that is what basically it's 7, but it was that 7 here. So that's one thing I'm most passionate that pays all the bills. You look at our family, I was not getting none of them because I was going to take the phone. That's what I was lucky, but it was right. I do. But the good thing is we can find each other in the group. So yes, that's it. I don't. I don't know. Right. Once we find them, we give it to you. Now, you have a grant on our charges for our service. Okay, I know that. Oh, yeah.
You have 1 minute. 1 minute. So try to wrap.
Everybody is a hustler. Please reach out to the house. Fill it out, send it back to the here. And then it's up to the financial advisor and our another I help people to save their money. When I talk to you, it's not based on what I've seen. This is what you told me when I did financial analysis.
So please start making your way to the next step.
I'm good. Yeah, you're good. That's good, right? And this is something I've been doing for years. And one side, sometimes I go out, someone say, hey, this is so much I seen a long time ago, but I'm always not just.
All right, let's switch table. So what is switch table?
As a matter of fact, maybe we didn't. I'm gonna stop. We didn't have time to reconnect some time. Okay, all right. We didn't have time to reconnect some time. Yeah, we didn't. We just opened. Your sunrise, someone's mental health. And they got a lot of stuff. We'll talk. Yes, somebody. All right. This is my set. Well, I don't know where I'm going myself.
Which table have you got? Well, I'm working on it because I just moved. So I'm in Miami. I've seen that chair.
But you don't want my stuff. Here,
most of the time, I will ask my but behind the scenes,
I can see I'm happy.
I think we started before they told us.
she's good. That is good.
And if you have social media, you can also follow the nonprofit Child Travelers. So, Child Travelers Forum will yeah. Yes. And I did text you to follow, every year, every quarter.
So we were discount. I heard discount. I say
Chat, like I'm talking chat, and you can Facebook or the Travelers team. There are okay. Chat
Because of the brand, yes.
And so last year, we need help, so when those videos have gone out on like the efforts of last year, a lot of pictures have gone out. A lot of music to the world. Our job is to one I think that that's one part. Why one part? Because our pillars are health education, arts, and technology. You can train you your skills up there. You should in turn train somebody else. Agenda for next year. Now we need to waiting now. That's where.
But I'm saying like but necessary. So like if you the next week I'm gonna bring the next card is my website card we're all in the same room. The text.
I'm an engineer by degree, so posting the internet.
The first girl said I met. You show up in like
This spotlight is over you. We all the time, so it's going to be on you. What you do.
You want me to introduce All right, 1 minute to wrap up the conversation before we move on to the next part. You don't need to move this time around. You don't need to switch this time around. Just take your table. Stay where you are. We're gonna switch to the second part. Right? So the second part is really about you. Most of you, for example, don't know me, but you guys share among each other. But this is gonna give you a chance to come up. I mean, if you shy where you are, but we need to see you, and then you say something about you, right? So I'll start with myself, so that way you have a model. I don't talk much. Vlad is the talking one. I'm
You're just a model.
Role model. That is role model. My name is Mesman Augustin. I came from Haiti when I was 13. I've been here for a while. Going a little bit. Went to high school here. Did my college at FAU. Got my master's in a couple of areas. I'm a computer engineer, by trade, but I dabbled into business, into e-commerce. I have my own firm, my own technology firm. I write software, any kind of software that you need. Shameless plug.
This is what you do with it.
Website, apps, whatever you can think of from a technological standpoint, especially on a business focus, because I run a small business. I know what's required of a small business. But I'm part of the group. My name is spelled out there. So that's me in a nutshell. If you go by a moniker like Jojo, if you come up, tell your moniker, because we usually see Jojo Vintage 1804, but we can't put a name to the face. So if it's your turn, please feel free to go. So we'll start on this side.
Oh, set this all on you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Seth. Yes, like the boy's name.
Yes. Yes.
No,
I remember that intro.
Yes. Currently, right now, I am a health insurance agent with Florida Blue. So if you need any health insurance, small group, individual, I'm a person with Florida Blue, but I've been doing that for about 5 years. I moved down to Florida like 6 years ago, but I felt like I hadn't been really connecting with the Haitian community, so this is what brought me out.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, bro. Making us look good.
No,
Let's let the ladies go first.
Good morning, it's hi everybody. My name is Shirley.
I just moved back from Jacksonville, Florida, about 3 months ago. Welcome back. I'm in the bankruptcy field for the past 8 years. I currently work for Trumbull Law Group. I'm working with the field. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay. So I just wanted to join this group. I met it on Meetup, and then I joined the WhatsApp, and I'm glad to be here. I don't give local counsel because I'm not in the drink, but I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
Yes,
Well, you look like one.
I'll take that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
So my name is Gloria Docile. Since y'all Haitian out, I don't mind. I always when I with the blonde, I'm like Docile. Don't worry about the last name for sure. So I am an analyst. I am a graduate of the University of Florida Go Gators. My master's at Nova. Now I work behind FAU, so I'm all around colleges. So I work as an analyst. I work for news products. Great, moving back down South Florida too. The struggle has been real, especially meeting up with, progressive Haitians in South Florida, Broward, particularly. I've been in Miami 5 times in the last 2 weeks just doing networking things in Miami. So it's nice to be coming to Broward. Woohoo, go team. Now, I run a nonprofit, and this is the part that I'm just absolutely passionate about, and the nonprofit is called Chat Travelers. If you have social media, please follow us. Any platform, we're there. Chat Travelers is a not-for-profit organization that was recently founded. We are in our infancy stages, and we travel locally and internationally doing skill-building activities through cohort training programs to underserved communities. A lot I just said basically is we show up locally, internationally. Last year we were in Haiti. We have 5 pillars: health, education, arts, recreation, and technology. 5, the acronym HEART. And we basically go, young professionals and seasoned professionals, and we go and we skill build. So the premise is, if I teach you now how to sew, then you will go teach other people how to sew. That's essentially what the organization is about. And a shameless plug, we need volunteers. We have a December event coming up that highlights what we've done throughout the year and what's the upcoming year. Next year, we went to Puerto Rico in January, this past January. Next year, we're going back to Puerto Rico. We're invited to come back. And we're also going back to Haiti to do arts and recreation. Shameless plug. So I'm going to give everybody my phone. So I want to thank you all for taking the time to listen to me and follow us on social media. Thank you. And if you want to become a volunteer, email me. I'll take that too.
Next.
I'm really Paul, AC technician. Like, if anyone need fix their AC, so just I'm gonna when I'm ready to submit my number.
All right, for you.
Okay. 754. Yes. 7999. Yes. Yes.
Let's put AC guy.
AC guy.
That's how we know you.
So, but also selling on Amazon. That's my preference. So just started my business on Amazon. Start selling bathroom accessory, kitchen accessory. But the next meeting I'm going to bring give you my website, and you can buy directly on my website on Amazon. So that's kind of brief for me.
Thank you.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
I deal with Amazon sellers, and I know a little bit about the whole e-commerce space.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, network.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Super Haitian. Yeah. First of all, Vlad and the team for putting this together. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. I know the group had been lingering for a while out there, and they took initiative. What group has been in, I want to say
5 weeks, 6 weeks. People say
No, before.
Yeah.
Haitian American Professionals.
Yeah.
Probably 2012 or 13.
Oh, wow.
Right, so the group had been lingering for some years, and this guy got together with some other guys and girls and decided to take the initiative to make this happen. So that's why I want to say thank you guys. Because I should do it, but I'm so busy. And, all entrepreneurs are busy, so I know it's not easy to stop what you're doing to make sure this happens. So, Mez, Vlad, I forget somebody. What's Charles? Charles. I have Charles.
He's gonna be there like 10
Okay,
minutes.
that's what it is. So, thank you guys. With that said, my name is Ro Michelle. Most of you know me as Vintage 1804 because of the clothing line, or Super Haitian because of one of our designs. Even with that, thank you all who support it. We get a lot of support. It's all about empowerment. The clothing line is all about empowerment. Every design we have, this is about empowerment. And that's probably what's dear to my heart. That's not what brings the money in, but that's what's dear to my heart because I deal with a lot of youth. And they don't know the history. Right now it's a fad to be Haitian, which is great and all, but they have no idea where we came from. So it gives me an opportunity to give back, to kind of teach them, even in instances like if we got to give away free shirts or free flags, we do that because they're ruling them in. And you don't understand how a 5-minute conversation can change. So that's the Vintage 1804. Now on the backhand, when I first came in, people were like, "Is that you?" Yes, guys, I do dress up. I'm not always in my t-shirts, but I'm walking billboard for my t-shirt. So anytime you see me out and about, if I'm not on a professional mode, then I am going to be wearing my t-shirts because I'm always promoting. You're supposed to promote yourself all the time. So with that said, the other half is romichelle.com. I'm an accountant. I do business consulting, and I also do photography. Community development as well in there. So when you get a chance, check out my website, romichelle.com. Anything that's business related, I can help. If I can't help, I can steer you to the right place. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Did I leave anything else? My handle on the group is Vintage 1804. So I'm the guy behind Vintage 1804. Thanks for coming, everyone. All right.
All right, so we can move on to the next table. Whoever want to go first?
Since they're all ladies, take your picture.
Hi everyone, my name is Lucy Ginnivan. A case manager for a healthcare agency. Been doing this for 8 years now. My main goal is to open up my own business, get on workshops, everything. So I'm working on that in the background right now. I'm being a case manager. I work with people who have mental disabilities. I'm able to do their own case management, healthcare, and everything.
I'm a travel affiliate. What we do, we help people save money when they travel through a membership. So I also have my health and life insurance. I use the health one open enrollment, but I don't do the life. So right now my main focus is the travel. So I want to build like a big organization so I can retire myself at an early age, so I don't have to wait till 65 to retire and then retire for 2 years and then have to go back to work. Because in the Medicare field, what I've noticed, a lot of people they retired, but they retired with nothing, so they have to go back to work. I'm young. I have I have back problem due to a car accident. Can you imagine an older person have to go back to work after they have worked all their lives? Come on, it don't make no sense. So I encourage young people to start taking action of their life. To build something. Find something that you can build that's gonna build residual income
so you don't have to, work all your life. We're supposed to work, but we have to enjoy our lives too. So it's a pleasure seeing all of you, and I thank you so much, Vladimir, for being who you are and staying persistent, because I find you on Facebook. I didn't know nothing about you. When I saw the ad on Facebook, I immediately took action. I joined the group, and here I am.
All right. Thank you. Let's give a hand to Charles. He just walked in. Welcome, Charles.
Again, I'm not sure where we are, but my name is Charles Alford. I am one of the admins for this movement, I would say. Sorry I'm late because I was attending fatherly duty. I told you graduation, son. Yeah, so again, welcome. I'm sure these guys welcome you guys, and thank you for showing up. That's the first step of anything great. Just showing up and take action. All right? I'll tell you more about myself later.
Next.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joanne Celestin, aka JoJo. So, hi. By day 9 to 5, I am a senior IT project manager, independent contractor for the city of West Palm Beach. But you need several streams of income to survive in Florida. I am a transplant from New York, Brooklyn born. What do? I do a couple. So, senior IT project manager, I am a realtor. I also have my own hair business. I launched it last month, so bellmooncollections.com. I am planning next month to launch my life coach career. So if you know anyone, please refer. I do believe in connecting people. I do connect people, believe me. I've connected Chris. Honestly, this is a great group. And I bought a t-shirt. So all about supporting Black companies, especially Haitians. So thank you so much.
Collection.
Do you have any of your cards?
I do.
Why are you not shameless? It's not shameless plug.
Shameless plug. I was gonna hand it out.
I have an opportunity to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
this is not the end.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Samia. I go by Mia, which is short. I'm a mortgage loan officer. I'm also a realtor, but just for my husband and family. He's a general contractor, so I gotta use my real estate license to help him out finding some stuff to fix him. So that's why I'm a realtor. I'm a loan officer since 2005, a realtor since 2007. I was also an underwriter for 6 years. So I chose to be a loan officer versus a realtor because my background is business. And since I was a loan officer with the bank, underwriting loans for over 6 years, so I have more knowledge on what the underwriter is looking for and how I can go ahead and put the loan and make a good story to send to the bank, not to get my file rejected or get conditioned all over the place where it takes 3 years to find all those conditions. So since I know all the tricks that I used to do it myself, I decided not to work for them anymore and go back out. Because before the market crashed, I was doing well. Market crashed. My husband is a general contractor. Somebody had to get a 9 to 5, and I said, I'll do it. So I got a 9 to 5. It was good, but I have 2 kids. And I'm like, this is not for me anymore. I have to be with my kids and have my own schedule because I'm so used to being self-employed. So I went back into doing loans. So whatever I learned at the bank while underwriting loans, I took it with me. So now they're lost my game because I know the trick. So when I have my client, I know how to get through first. So if anyone here looking to get a loan or refinance, first time home buyer or whatever, call me. I also do first time home buyer seminar with Global Connection and Cooper Seed. We are their preferred lender. So second Saturday of the month, I'm there doing first time home buyer, educating people on what's up and what to do. So if anyone need anything about mortgage, I'm your girl.
Good job talking with the rubber band.
Oh, God. I had that years ago. I know that.
Good morning, everyone. How are you feeling today? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. My name is Eddie Joseph. I cannot live out the gym, though. Jean-Eddie Joseph. I usually say Jim, but because he said, look, you are Jean, not Jim. So it's official, I'm Jean-Eddie Joseph.
Yes.
I've been on for a while, a little over 30 years in this country. The only problem is I still don't speak English. That's my mama issue. I've been on South Florida a little over 30 years. And what do I do for a living? I'm actually protecting people's lives and money, and also educated folks, especially with my Haitian community. We in deep trouble. What do I mean by that? When it comes to life insurance, they lose a lot of money. So with that being said, I'm not saying I'm the savior, but I'm very pleased to be a member with New York Life. I've been with them a little over 2 years. And what I'm doing for the most part is educate those folks. The difference between term and whole life and universal. What happened to our folks? They don't get enough education. Now they can stand Haitian agent. And they all thief. Anyway, I don't really blame them because it's all about educating them. So with that being said, I'm very pleased. Like I said, we put people on life and money. What do I mean by that? The way we protect your life is teach you, protect you if you live too long, protect you if you go too fast, protect you if you live forever. With that being said, if God called you early, you leave in a legacy for your loved one behind. If you stay for a long time, we give you direction how to make sure you live a good life. You know, just like the white folks. When they turn 65, 70, they be clubbing, they relaxing. But one thing about our culture, we 70, 75, we still have to do the 9 to 5. Why? Because we don't have enough education. There's not enough education to us. So with that being said, young folks, I'll call you guys young because I'm very old. Don't let this faithfully. With that being said, really, I'm very pleased to be with New York Life. The 50B represent African American culture that we have on the New York Life. So it's like New York Life is the umbrella, but we have our own culture, African American. The 50B stands for the past 5 years, we did over $50 billion. And we're talking about that is thing that is among the Black African American culture between investment and life insurance. So I'm here. There's a lot of insurance agent here. I'm very pleased to see you guys, but please let's do a favor. Just make sure we educate them, please. Just teach them. Don't think about this as a commission only. Teach them. If you're going to give them term, please make sure you let them know this is term insurance. It's not life insurance. Yes. Please do so. This is my pet peeve. I had it for 18 years, 20 years. I don't have it no more. All of it on high blood pressure, diabetes. Please just teach them. That's all I have to say. Do you have my business card? Yes or no? If you don't have it, then I'll see you later. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, my speech after this one, it has to be 30 seconds. My name is Jean. The only thing I require is Jean. I'm born with one thing. You can ask me for money. Don't ask me for my name anymore. It's Jean. Simple. That's the only thing I own in life. I meant it. So, my name is Jean. I do business. I work in finance and I work in coaching. So, I wear two hats. I'm a coach by nature. I'm not a teacher, but a coach. So, anything that has to do with me talking about business, I do business finance, like retirement planning, 401ks, 403bs, any type of finance that would benefit for the business and for the employees. We do that as well. So, with that being said, I coach, I charge. I'm a little expensive. It depends where you find me. I'm also not so expensive. So at this end, we have a club in Haiti. I fully funded for the past 6 years. And we reach almost about 100 kids now. It's time to put in money in some other pocket. Like I'm inviting other people to contribute in. We're doing our first fundraising in Coral Gables this summer. So I don't have the date yet. Maybe we'll invite you. I don't know. The reason being, I just have to be honest, I don't know the exact date yet. And I might not see you later. And if I'm not in social media.
Just put it in the group.
Well, we'll contact the leaders and we'll do that. It's a great thing. I'm extremely passionate about it. I live for it. Messman was one of the first people I ever contacted. I'm extremely passionate. When I went to Haiti, it was more than 30 seconds, but when I went to Haiti, I said, how can I better something? How can I do something that's not political? And I took football as a tool to promote education and leadership. With those two, with the sports, I believe any kid will be successful. I don't care which area you in, you will be successful. I had it done with me when I moved here. I was playing and I was dancing. I represent Haiti anywhere you can imagine. I did it. Anybody can do it. So with that being said, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm gonna leave early. I gotta go to Little Haiti right now, but I appreciate it. Anything, and glad to meet you today. So,
You have your cards?
It's in the car.
You run to the car and get it back.
I'll bring a stop. The car is better because he has the website. Oh, yeah. Jean. That's the only thing, guys, you guys can call me. It's just my name.
Not Jane.
Oh,
John, do you have an email address as well?
201-6045. Thank you so much, guys. I'm pleased to find this wonderful group to be part of. Feel free to call me anything. I volunteer a lot, and I believe in volunteering. Thank you so much.
Shameless plug. I remember when John started with like 5 kids, to support them to it.
Oh, I thought you told me you had 5 kids. I'm nervous.
No, started with 5 kids. Now he's up to 100.
Wow. Yeah, so, and it's been fun that I haven't asked anybody for any help. I just think I could do it. But when you reach a capacity, guys, please don't do it alone. It's not going to work. What we're doing now is the best way to do business, dealing, networking. Thank you so much, guys. I apologize. I got to go to Little Haiti right now. Thank you.
All right, John.
Let me finish his website for him and his email so y'all can put the next person up. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Gerda. I'm so happy to have someone that's embraced this. Please, let me see somebody.
Y'all need to see my daughter.
Oh my God. And I just got to put it. So I'm just happy to be part of this group. Actually, this was like a last minute thing on my plate today, but I'm glad I was able to make it. I'm an educator by trade. I've been a teacher for Miami-Dade County Public Schools for the last 15 years. Right? Yeah, pray for me, please. Please pray for me. Right? And but I'm looking to venture out. My husband is an animator, and we want to start film, but we want to do more film in the Haitian community. So that's what we're working on now, trying to blend the two things together. I'm also moving into real estate as well, and I'm glad I heard some people in real estate and the finance world as well. See anything else? That's about it. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy you guys, because the group, like someone said before, been up for a while, and I've been part of it for a while, but I've never attended because it's so busy running back and forth, trying to do a couple of things. But I'm so happy I had the opportunity to come and learn, and I'm getting to meet some new people, and hopefully we can grow this group and actually put Haiti and Haitian on top. That we're no longer second class people, in Florida, because we do have a lot of money. We do, even though they think we don't. We do have a lot of money, as long as we put it into the right area. Yeah. I think we can really change the diaspora of our community. So let everybody's here.
Hi everyone, my name is Charles Stanfield, short for Chaz, pour les intimes enfants. I left corporate America 21 years as an admin specialist and function system analyst. And as of last year, I decided to go to business for myself. And I'm doing credit repair. Why? Because everything that you do, whether purchasing, renting a house, or buying a car, or get a girlfriend or boyfriend over. So I'm doing that, and also I'm doing finance. I just got my license, and that's about it. That's about it.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right. My name is Robert Pierre. I've been living in Florida now for about 24 years. Used to live in New York. Came from Haiti, New York, and Florida. The reason why I'm in Florida because it's closer to Haiti because I can swim to Haiti. So, right, so the same thing? Great. So, I went to school for architecture and interior design. Like most of you, I'm not doing anything with it. It's just in my walls. Yeah, I went to school. I can show you my kids. But what I do for a living, I'm a financial advisor. I have UA. I have for you to take your money and save. Because what I find out about insurance, a lot of us will buy insurance, but we don't buy it the right way. If you are a single person and then you don't have a home, and someone else has a home and have 5 kids, this person gonna have more protection, need more coverage. Yeah. Some insurance guys say, hey, you need $100,000. Here, $100. No, you're supposed to do what they call a financial needs analysis.
Yeah, fine.
Because everybody is different, you know? And whatever you tell me, this is what I'm gonna present you. All right, this is what I'm gonna say. All right, this is if you do this, because this is what you just told me now, and then this is what I can show you. Basically, this is the way I work. It's very easy because what happens is whatever you tell me, this is what I'm gonna do for you. All right, it's not what I want. Because there are some companies, there are some guys, this is what they want. No, it cannot be like this. This is what you want. But anyway, another hat that I wear, I'm also what they call a TCM. TCM stands for Target Case Manager. I help to help people, right? So this is another thing that I do because I know most of us, we have 2 hats, all right? So basically, my name is Robert Pierre, and I'm glad to be here. And I'm really, really, really glad because I used to go to Miami all the time. Folks, it's about time we take over Broward County.
Yes.
I'm ready. I am ready because in Miami they're doing everything. You know, they're doing everything. You know, I was telling them I live in Margate, and the people that work in the city hall, a bunch of old folks, and the other will be visiting us. It's about time. We have a lot of professional Haitian here. Come on, let's take over.
So whoever's ready to go next, go forward.
Tag team.
That's
Okay,
right.
all
right.
First
wow. Tag team.
My name is Daisy, and this is my husband, James.
Just like you. That's why you're here too?
Haiti. They shipped me to upstate New York.
Upstate. I didn't know there was an upstate.
I was in Ithaca. Anybody know Ithaca?
Yes.
Okay, so
We were up there.
It's cold up there, baby. It's cold.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And after high school, I told my family I'm coming to South Florida. That's a lot of joking actually. They're like, oh, you going to Cornell? I said, sure. I told my sister Cornell in South Florida. Then she don't know that's what they are. They couldn't understand why. Like, it's too cold. I don't do well with cold. So, again, I've been down here in Florida for 14 years. I love it. I will not go back. And the reason I moved to Florida was because I wanted to be closer to Haiti.
Because you can swim to it.
Yeah, I thought I couldn't swim to Haiti. Until I moved here, I was like, oh, I still can't swim to Haiti. I still need to fly to Haiti. I don't like to fly. So what do I do? So I have a heartbeat for my community. So I love my Haitian community. I just love community in general. So what I do is, one of the things that I'm passionate about is I join forces for organization. We collect barely gently used shoes for underserved countries. So now I'm fighting to get Haiti in there. Of course, they have Mexico, they have some places in Africa and stuff like that. So now I'm like, listen, I'm Haitian. I don't mind collecting for them, but I'm like, I need my country there because they need it as well. So what we do is those shoes, we get sent them to those countries
for the kids, women, you know, the
I'm
men.
with it. We got a garage full of a box of shoes about this high.
You guys didn't hear nothing he
I don't
just
like
said,
it.
okay?
I'm feeling it.
You just don't know next week. He's gonna have to park all the cars outside. Because I partner with 46 schools in Broward County, and they're calling me every day, giving me at least 100 pairs.
Wow.
Like, we need them. We need the shoes. You know?
He truly loves you, baby.
Yeah. So this is one of the things that I'm passionate about. So when I meet people like you, and I know every single one of you guys could give me at least 10 pair of shoes. The only thing is we do not want no heels, no fur boots. We don't.
Give me no boots. Come on.
Just pick up shoes that somebody in a village, like, you know, in a little town, and Haiti can give them. Like, if I tell you I want heels, that I'm serious that. So we're just trying to collect shoes, kids shoes, adult, men, whatever it is, we collect them. And I'll come and pick it up, get my name, my card, and come out and I'll just get it. And I'm also a financial and health growth consultant, coach. So what I do is I'm not an advisor. I don't advise you to do whatever you want with your money. Because I don't want nobody to tell me what to do with my money. I work for it. I'm gonna do what I want. So I'm a coach. So what I do is I help people get to where they want to be with their finances. So what I realized is, like you said, with insurance and everything, I'm also a health and life license. I sell insurance. Most people like, why don't you sell this? Why don't you sell that? My goal with selling insurance is, I think as you are covered, I'm good. My mother died, I was only 8 years old. Like 2 of us to survive. Of course, it wasn't Haiti. It's a sad story, it wasn't Haiti, but still, that it's something that happens every day right here in the community. Like just the other day, those 2 girls just died, and they said, GoFundMe. I'm just tired of GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
It doesn't make sense.
You could get coverage for $15 a month.
There are policies you can buy for $4 for 2 weeks.
Thank you. Get it. I don't care what you gotta do. Cover your kids. And you know, when you see those things happen, unfortunately, we don't know when it's gonna be a day. And I read an article that says every 8 minutes somebody dies in a car accident. Does that make sense? Every 8 minutes somebody dies. We don't know who's next, so just cover it. So that's all I care. I just want to make sure that you are covered. It's a shame. Too many go for it. And I'm not going to take over because I can spend
It's a quick story about me. Wasn't always a professional. Lived a thug life. Born in Bahamas, but been here since I was 5 years old. Miami and Broward is my area. Go to Haiti, Overtown area. Got into some trouble. Had to spend some time in jail. And from there, I had to rebuild who I was. Okay? To who I am now. And we have a lot of kids that go through this, to where I'm one of those patients to where in the beginning, somebody said that, to where I was one of those, the Americans said, oh, that's my cousin, but they know I'm bottom line. So you're talking, got kicked out of 3 schools because they were picking on the other kids who, back then, this was like, I'm talking early 80s, so I'm dating myself here. So I was one of those, I could speak English, even though it was like one of those Bahamian broken Englishes, but I was still Haitian. I was proud and I could fight. And with that, I'm like, no, you're not picking on these kids because they wearing Annie shoes and dresses and all that. So I'm the one like, no, you ain't doing this. You're not picking on these people. You're not doing this. You're going to let them move forward, build myself back up, met this wonderful, beautiful young lady. We had 2 kids together. From there, had to do a lot of things on my own as far as to get my licenses. Of course, if you have a criminal record, it's a problem. I fought that, got it. I didn't let any of that stop me from doing anything as far as what I want to do. Got a gun license, got this, got that, all that kind of stuff. That said, I had my MBA. I went to school, did computers, bachelor's degree, all that, because I was trying to tell a lot of kids, because I've done, what do you call it? Go to school, career day.
Never thought I'd see myself doing career day like that. Career day? But did career day a few times, and I've been called back a few times. Matter of fact, the company who I work for right now, I'm an operations manager, have my Lean Six Sigma, have a lot of different little accolades. I won't go through them because I gotta do that. Because you know why? I tell a lot of kids, don't be afraid to be smart. You know what I'm saying? I always knew that. Read, write, talk, okay, stuff is not hard, have a lot of girlfriends. But you know, I would have girls do my homework and all that. No issues, you know what I'm saying? But then I realized I'm like, hey, I'm a smart guy. This is not difficult. You know, let me have that homework back there. I'll do it myself. And you know, it went from there to where now I've gone to juvenile detention centers, different places, and I hear these kids telling us, "Hey, I go to sleep, I see demons." You understand that? That's what these kids are saying. This is 14, 15-year-old, 13 saying they see demons in their minds. But I say that to say this. I am an agent. I do talk to people about life insurance and health insurance and professionals about how to save and all that, because I do that not only from a side of my wife, like a business, but I work for Broward Health, which is a large healthcare organization. I am an operations manager, like I stated. I run a healthcare facility. Everything comes through me related to business. So here I am, guy that went to jail, that did this, did that, and now I'm sitting with consultants and all my executives. They say, just go see James. Because I have a computer background. I understand it. They don't understand it. Somebody was saying old people. Somebody was saying something about older people. So you have a lot of people who are in professions. They're outdated. Yeah. Okay? That's all they know. We, as this new group, we're coming with a lot of different things to where they don't understand. So when I go to my organization and I'm talking to these young people and I'm talking to these old people, it's like two different disconnects. Because remember, I go out and I speak to the communities, and then when I go out, I'm speaking to these executives who are just all about the bottom line. Right. But at the same time, what you notice is there's a lot of left out conversations, as in, where are you headed? What's next? Because that's what we're in that generation about what's next. You know, that 1804, I always sign off on 1804 Haitian. Anytime I do a blog or I just say 1804 Haitian, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool, I say like that. But then I end it like this. I would end it like this, guys. I'm a strong believer in you must listen with your eyes and see with your ears. You hear a lot of people talking, and they don't know that. And I'm a strong believer.
For the sake of time and good measure, let's try to shrink a little bit.
Can we ask for extension of time to 12:30?
All right. I wrote it down, so maybe. Wow. All right, stop us in. Yeah. Well, let me tell you a little bit about me, and then I'll tell you. I have some questions for you. Start on my professional side. I have a small IT business. I've been here since I was young. In recession, I lost my job. I had an IT. I was the first to go in an IT job in 2007. So I made my own IT business, and it was pretty much in this. I hope that's right there. Where I helped so many Asian people from Asian background. I have so many Asian friends. They grew up with, and like my brother. So a lot of struggle with going through that. So that's why I consider myself also maybe some of you know help Florida at too, and that would also include Asian community. So I'm very happy that to be here and humbled to be here. Okay, about my business, I have a small IT business. So we pretty much do everything related to office. So let me ask you, does anybody here need any IT services or know the job, IT, networking? Yeah. I think it's not as popular as it was. It's because IT has changed into this big companies that are networking has gone to the cloud. Okay, that's good. Anyway, this is what I do. We do pretty much everything IT, including security cameras. I started with computer repair. We go to networking. Now I support hotels, doctors' offices, uh, retail stores, things like that. I also, on my side, I'm a yoga teacher. So I just came back from India. I yoga with the certification with Yoga Alliance for the hours, and I want to keep. My goal is to keep the authentic yoga and mindfulness meditation because I can help people. So personally, I have a WhatsApp group for leadership and entrepreneurs. It's called the BNI. Does anyone know what BNI is? So we try to do that. We're pretty much supposed to know how to do it. It's just it's for entrepreneurs. And it's for helpful. Um, if you like, you guys I'll give my information for that. We also have a book reading group for leadership books. Right now we're reading Think and Grow Rich.
Yes.
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
And also, I have an office, so and also the hotel room at we're going to start teaching yoga and basic computer classes. So if you guys want to know about that, I will report to you for that. I'll leave my information up here. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right, so what is right? Let's see. Score. Let's see. You know, represent.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Erica Gigi Augustin. I am President's wife.
Congratulations.
My family and I, we moved to the United States. I was 15 years old when we came here. I went to Miami Edison. Some of you know where this one was. Yes.
What we do?
So I went to Miami Edison. Back then, the school had a very bad reputation. I think it still does. Maybe not so much now. But it had a very bad reputation. But I stayed out of trouble by not only staying in school and learning. When I came from Haiti, I had that sense of studying and learning something. That's something that's going to stay with me forever. So I always was very into my books and things like that. I also played sport. I played soccer and I went cross country. I don't play so much anymore, but I used to play sport in high school. After high school, I went to Florida State University. I got a dual degree in electrical engineering and computer engineering. And after that, we came down and got married. We're going to be married for almost 15 years now. Wow. So, but we've been dating for almost 20. I always joke that I know we live together all my adult life. But so after we moved down, we got married. We had beautiful children. We have a 13 years old, 8, and a baby. 16 months old. 16. Yeah. So, but right now, what I do, I work for Florida Power and Light. I studied there as an engineer and then make my way up. I was engineering leader not too long ago, and I just got this new role now that I'm going to be starting in 2 weeks as a lead project manager and engineer for this new program. Some of you may have seen it on TV. FPL is going to start this program where they're converting a lot of people's homes from trading overhead to underground. So very technical stuff, but Right now, I'm going to be the one pretty much managing and leading the engineering aspect of the project. And of course, they have the construction side, which I don't deal with much, but I also have some background in that because I'm very active in my community as well and in my church. And 2 years back, they were building the Notre Dame the Catholic Church. I was the one who know that. Know that church. I was the chairperson for the construction committee where I was involved in trying to select the contractors, looking at the bids and requesting for quotes and things like that so we can get that going. So I was very involved with that. I do other community involved in other aspects of the community. Last year, my friend from high school, she had this idea of starting this new nonprofit organization we may have given because we look around, we see ourselves and we see how successful we've become and how well we've done for ourselves. And we wanted to see how we can help other women to give them a little help if they need to, or even be that support for them. Because for us, we have our family that supported us, but some other people may not be as fortunate as we were. So we started this organization called Head of Life Human Organization. So what this organization is aimed for is to help educate and empower women to in the way of finance, because I know a lot of you like provide that information, that education. Are you trying to speak? No, please. Other than anything. So finance, health, women, we have to take care of ourselves because we work a lot and sometimes we forget about ourselves because we try to take care of everything else. Psychosocial well-being, that's also very important for us women. But we do not, not all of us in the group have all of these. So we try to find the people that have the skills to come and kind of talk to the various women we have in our events. So I think that's what I have. That's what I have. Thank you.
Oh, you kicked me out. Okay. Tough act to follow. You guys are all good. Okay. My name is David Reese. I'm a professional sales trainer / IT guy. Well, I've been around. I'm originally from New York City, so I've done all 5 of the boroughs. So before the 5, so I've been through Staten Island.
Yeah.
No. Nobody did the island. No, look like me. No, I was around when that guy named Al Strawson did his thing. Okay. Yeah, I was around when he was there. Yeah. No, try Dinkins. Yeah, my God. So anyway, make a long story short because I don't want to take up any time. Our company that I work for is an IT company. We are your best IT company. We try to say that is our company helps nonprofits find grants. We don't write them, we find them. So my boss is a philanthropist. He won't give money to every organization. But what he's done is he says he'll buy the grant database. This grant database is a national database. He will mine it for you. I'll send you the form. You send me back the information. We'll look for the grants for you. And because of networking, I came across a few grant writers that'll be more than glad to take on the responsibility. So that's one of the things I'm here for, to let you know that we have this ability to help our community. Now, no, I'm not Haitian, but I am Black. And I look at the whole situation and I see how our people are being treated, good, bad, or indifferent. As Tom Joyner would say, when America catches a cold, Black America gets pneumonia. So guess what? I'm going to let that disease go away from us. My job is to work with every one of you here that has a nonprofit, because every one of us has more than one job. If you do have one job, you're parents, so that makes you 2. So you always have more than one job. My job is to make your job easier from a technological standpoint, but also from a networking standpoint. I am the current president of the National Sales Network here in South Florida. We help our salespeople become better salespeople. I partner with the Black MBAs. I partner with the Urban League. So we're creating that network that you may not know about. So I'm here as the storyteller. I'm here as the voice to let you know that we're here to help you grow your business as well as grow your outside. Again, my name is David Reese, and I'm a man. Okay, thank you. Any questions? No, let me stop. I gave you one, right?
How you guys doing? Great. My name is Bobby Frank. I moved down here about 3 years ago from Connecticut. Like many of you guys, it's a little bit cold. And I wanted to be a little bit closer to home. So at the same time, I started a business that I did not want to grow where I didn't want my kids to grow. So I moved down here. Business didn't work out, but I also have an MBA and have experience in IT project management. So I'm currently an IT program manager at this company that for Gables. I live downtown Miami. So when I saw this group, I thought it would be a great opportunity to get familiar with the community and get to know some business-minded Haitians and before now I'm recalibrated, so I'm getting ready to jumpstart another organization. So wanted to get familiar and build my network, and I thought this book would be ideal for that. So thank you for working it and making it happen. So great. I look forward to meeting all of you.
Good morning or good afternoon, everybody. My name is Renan Michel Saint-Dumont. You can call me AKA T-Push. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Came here when I was 7 years old. I grew up in North Miami Beach area. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank God we made it here. All the glory belongs to God. Amen. I appreciate the opportunity that I got here, meeting people and networking. My friend back there, Rosie Toussaint, she's the one who invited me. I know she's give credit to why I'm here. So let me say that first off, I went to FIU, the student government there. I worked with the Department of Children and Families. I started off investigating child abuse. I did that for a few years, then I started placing children in foster care. I started to teach foster parents. Then I started to become a foster parent liaison. All throughout that process, I was doing project management myself. Whenever they needed some type of, I guess, insight or leadership, they, put me in somehow or another, and I certainly do it. Now I have, I would say, a mentoring agency, a mentoring nonprofit program. I still work with Department of Children and Families with a small nonprofit called Center for Family and Child Enrichment. So I would love for all of you all to network with me in regards to being mentors, that you see some positive energy and educated individuals. Recently, I think that God has led me to want to become a politician. I'm interested in becoming a possible councilman or mayor of North Miami. I know that they just had their elections recently, so I have a 2-year push I need to make. I'm not trying to step on any toes or make any enemies. I just want to do my best in the city that I pretty much grew up in and have a home in North Miami. And if any of you would like to network, I also have a lot of connections. My cousin owns a hotel in Haiti called La Vache Vacation Village. We also have a hot sauce called Napule. If I may, I'll leave my telephone number, my Facebook address, and my email address, and then you guys can network with that. Love to stay in contact with you all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing this today? My name is Christopher Cadet. I've been in the real estate business, a real estate investor, and a board loan officer. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years now, and that's what I do primarily. But my passion is mentoring, youth mentoring, and I actually got into that because the reason I got into the real estate industry because I was actually on the street at one point. I was misguided, and I met a gentleman that was in the same situation as me. He changed his life from himself to go for a business entrepreneur. So that inspired me to get into the real estate business. I've been like the last 2.5 years. that's my passion. Youth mentor with Children's Home Society for the last year now. I just mentor kids and help them learn from my experience, try to guide them into the best path. I know for us, a lot of us growing up in situations of violence that we grow up in, we don't see much of these examples like business people, business owners. So that's what I want to be for kids. So that's my passion. And like I said, I'm in real estate and mortgage business. I'm primarily in the mortgage business. We help people with financing, residential, 1 to 4 units. So if you're someone that's going to buy a home or you know someone who's buying, I can help them out. Or if you're a realtor, I want to thank you too. She's the one that invited me to this group. I didn't know about it. So I'm Haitian American here from Haitian American here from West Palm Beach. So if you're a realtor, you know realtors that we can partner with hardworking owner pursuit that can help you get financing for the properties. I got buyers. I'm the guy. I'm just happy to be here, happy to network with my people. Definitely anyone looking for anyone that's taking like any volunteers, like youth mentoring or community events, I'd love to do that. That's my passion. And I'm just happy to be here. I think y'all have. This table, please.
Is that 6? You're 6?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the 9 letters.
056329209.
09, okay. Nice 6. Nice 6.
Afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
My excuse for the tardiness. Attention already. My name is Jim Petion, Jean Petion. I'm an alumni of IAM Haitian office.
Graduated, huh?
Graduated all the way.
That's right.
I was invited also by Rose, a friend of mine, a business partner, also, and I love networking. I love meeting new people, and especially our circle. And we're very bright individuals, Haitian. We have great minds, and one thing that we lack is that togetherness. We do it at events, we get together at events, but when it's time for the business to get down, I have my here, you have yours there. I'm not going to get into that. I might get into politics. I'm a graphic designer, actually. I own a print shop in North Miami, expert signs and printing. Thank you very much. We're probably the only black-owned sign shop in the whole region. And been working very quietly, effectively. We're small, top type of business, but at the same time, we have some big contracts. So very humble. So if any of you guys might need some, like they say, there's no business without a sign. No sign is a sign of no business. Right. That's so if you guys need any business cards, flyers, or anything like that, I'll put my information on the board also. Glad and happy to be here with you guys. Also on the side, I do gospel music. I'm a gospel artist with a live band, Revelation Music. Travel the world and preach the gospel and have fun doing it. So I think that makes the business is a great beginning for everything else. So happy to be here with you guys. Looking forward.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Liz Lotusen. That's my niece.
Family thing.
Yeah. I was born and raised in Haiti. Actually, when I was 16, went to the plant senior high. Pioneers. And then 25th anniversary reunion next week. 1994. You gotta be your age now.
I always tell my age. I always tell my age. So, by trade, I actually studied hospitality management, but I wanted to be in a field that I feel like I was going to helpful and helping people, so I decided to join the state of Florida, and I became a child welfare. Okay, and I've been doing it for about 15 years now. So that's about it. I do like to volunteer to do capitalization, so I'm like with different not-for-profit organizations. That's about it about me.
I think we have one final thing. So let me go ahead and just provide some context. So my daughter came over to whisper in my ear that my son would like to come up and say. All right. We're talking about it now. So I would like to hope that whatever he verbalize. You got that. You got it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, that's my dad. I know we look alike. My mom went to her high school. It's a high school. It's my man's high school. Well, I have nothing. But I'm an elementary school graduate. I graduated with honor roll. And I'm a middle school graduate. Honor roll. I'm about to be a sophomore. And I guess you guys, I think you guys are right. You guys are make role models for my generation.
Don't beat yourself up.
It's nice to have Asian community come together because even at church, it seems like we're all separated. They always talk. And then at school, it's like I always have to go home. The Asians are like, oh, so stink. I'm like, not really when you think about it. But hey, it's just bad. They care about people.
So so is everybody done? Yes. All right. So again, guys, thank you for coming. My name is Charles, but again, sorry for my tardiness. I am in the IT field as project management. Me too. So Vlad and I investment, we love doing this. The fact that we're bringing patients together, that's our goal. That's our motto, promote you guys. And there's a lot I can say, but I know we're kind of running behind. I don't want to get into that much, but for me, as my inspiration is to find ways to promote every single patient that wants to be promoted. And I was taking pictures kind of late, so I didn't ask for permission. So if anybody would like for their picture not to be posted online, please let me know. I will not post it online. Post online, meaning that in our Haitian community, social media sites that we do have. So let me know, and I'm not going to do that. So with that said, thank you, Vlad and Nesman, for helping us put all of this together. We really appreciate it. And I'm going to pass it on to you guys. Vlad,
so essentially, okay, so I'm told that I didn't have a chance to kind of present myself. So my name is Vladimir Don. Some of you guys may have had the unfortunate event of seeing my face will be via video or via some other methodologies on some of you guys.
That's how I knew I was in the right place.
That's how you knew. But essentially our goal, Mesman and Charles and our goal is to try and bring together, patients for the better good of the policy. Patients for the networking events and the very about that. So that's essentially what our goals are. I am ecstatic and happy that you guys came to this specific event. We look forward to doing this in the future. And essentially, as we begin to kind of just wrap it up, it's almost close to 1 p.m. As we begin to kind of just wrap things up, what we want to do is give you guys the opportunity to do one last kind of networking type of thing on your own type of thing. It's not going to be organized like the previous ones that we've organized. But we also want to kind of just do like a Q&A session, and we want to kind of just bring up some of the things that we're going to be doing and or working on in the future. So we can do that by two methodologies. If any of you guys want a quick bathroom break, and we'll do a quick bathroom break for like 5 minutes. Come back and we'll go ahead and kind of just tell you guys some of the things that we're going to be working on in the future, and then we'll go ahead and just wrap up. We'll go ahead and take a 5 minute. We'll come back and we'll go ahead and just wrap up. Okay.
I gave up that meeting today. We meet every Saturday, 7:12, we have a school year at Nova. The Nova right here on Dayton. We want in Dayton. And we meet with them, and we give them 6 all the way up to college and then. My son is a graduate.
Alright, guys. We just started to bring it back together, so.
Does that mean to you? Medicare, right?
Alright, guys. Take your seat so we can go ahead and get started again.
Silence, that pill, that blue pill.
Alright, we should be able to get started in about 30 seconds. Please take your seats.
Husband and wife, did I follow me? Say,
I'm not sure. Are we missing anyone?
Yes.
Alright. You guys have a chance to network in a second.
We'll share the board.
Keep this next section less than 10 minutes, right? This less than 10 minutes so that we can go ahead and do one final round of individualized networking on how you make sure to do so, and we can go ahead and return. So essentially, I want to give a kind of answer to the question as to what's next. This is our first professional networking type of event. The next thing we want to be able to do is that we've noticed that there's a lot of knowledge inside of this specific group. So the question is, okay, if you have so many different knowledge that represents so many different industries, how do we extract that specific knowledge and share that knowledge with the entire community? So with that said, one of the things we want to do is we want to do educational type seminars. We're going to say, you know what, we're going to select a specific day, and the goal for that is to do educational seminars. We want to go ahead and extract knowledge from this group that already exists. There's a lot of knowledge that exists, and allow people from the group to share knowledge with the entire group. So that's the next thing that we're going to do. So we're going to be sending out surveys to try and determine what is the best way to deliver this specific knowledge. Because obviously there's different mediums that you can use to deliver knowledge. Some people deliver knowledge by way of doing it online, via online videos. Some people do deliver knowledge by way of delivering knowledge face to face. So it may make sense for us to do it face to face as well. So that's the next phase. We're going to try and determine, okay, who desires to share the knowledge and what way would they like to share the knowledge. So that's the next thing. The other thing that we want to do as well is we have some people that has expressed interest to do social type events. So, this is a non-social, and the reason why it's non-social is because we don't have, it's not happy hour style. So we're going to be doing happy hour styles, or by, hey, you know what, it's after work. let's engage somewhere, a venue that has happy hour type of type of environment. There's venues that already have Asian type happy hours that will notice. So it may make sense for us to kind of just latch onto someone that's already doing something that's Asian specific and just kind of just bring the group together that way as well. So we're gonna have professional networking event like this, we'll have educational type seminars, and then we will have the social type of type of event. So those are some of the things that we'll be doing going forward. Any questions as it relates to that type of stuff? Yes, go for
Can
it.
I just make a comment?
Yes.
You know, I'm from Palm Beach County. Okay. A lot of the events are happening in Miami. And honestly, leaving work from 5, trying to make it for happy hour in Miami does not work ever. So if I can suggest, I don't mind traveling. So if we could do one in Miami, one in Broward, one in Palm Beach to diversify, the attendance, because Palm Beach County is always left behind. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. Yeah.
You see that in the area, so of course it makes sense for you guys to most of it down here, but I'm going there as well. And I don't mind traveling up, but I was gonna ask you guys kind of doing something style up that way as well.
Right. Yeah, we do because I'm was Palm Beach County as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the organizer. So.
Yeah. I like that. Well, Palm Beach is outnumbered, in fact, because him and I, we're going in these bars, so he's outnumbered. Yeah. So we're going to start doing everything in this one.
So let me alleviate some of the brethren here about the Palm Beach area. Because I'm the president of my organization, I have all 3 counties. And so I'm focusing heavily in Palm Beach and Broward because 2/3 of my membership is up in that area. So I'm putting together my team, which I'll be more than glad to share the venue. Okay, let's not reinvent the wheel where we don't have to, and when we need to, let's go. This is why I'm here, to give my value back to your organization. So let's look at Palm Beach today as well, and I have an events committee, and that's their job, to find venues that we can do. Let's partner up where we can and take advantage of it, because again, if you come, that's on you. If you don't come, it's on you. But the fact that we have the venue that's available to do that, I try to do that at least once a month in each one of the counties. That's what my goal is to get to. But if you get there before, that's why I'm the president. Because we have that is an
excellent point. What we talked about last night is, even though we realize this is going to be localized, especially the social events. For the seminars, we have ways. There's technologies, there's other ways. But for the social events, even when we are localized, we try not to be localized. Exactly. Because there's like 30 of us here, but there are 150 people in that group. Yeah. Some of them couldn't make it, but some of them are out state. Some of them are, right? So the goal of this movement is not to be, this is just not right. This is like Haitian. We all over the place. I mean, actually, we had a conversation yesterday about the HAT model, right? A lot of us start to adopt the Haitian American team, right? Where what about the Canadian, Haitian Canadian? In Miami with venues. We're gonna find people in New York with venues. We're gonna find people in West Palm with venues. You know what I'm saying? Same point for the seminar, right? Because the seminars, they might be local, right? I forever want, I've been programming I write software for 25 years. One of my goals is to give back, right? Give back to young Haitians, give back to people who speak Creole who don't understand what is this, what's this thing behind this computer? Why all these things? Right? How does it work? How does all this get put together? Right? It will be my goal to put a seminar. Even if I come here, I can project, right? I can project to the world. I can project for somebody in New York too. So it is us, right? It is me that's going to go back to the seminar. It is you. Some of you are experts. I hear a lot of financial experts. Man, I need some financial advice. I don't know. I mean, I know some stuff, but I don't know all the financial. How do you expect them to talk? But check it out. That's like 5 of them. Now the challenge is, can you guys put together a program? For the rest of us? That's right. It's not gonna be me and Vlad and Charles who's gonna put this together. Right? It's the 5 of you. Come on, you guys patient, you know your stuff, you go financial advisor. Come put something together for the rest of us. So that way we can elevate us and promote us. Yeah. And I'll do the same in my field, and I expect you to do the same in each of your field. Yeah. I want to this is yeah. Being a part of the great care within the community, and being a lot of people who share in that organization. That's other channel responders and other people. This man, I know it's very organic. I see that. And that's what unique about it. Okay. But the one dream that I've always had in my life, I still have a dream, is to see the channel. When I say channel, meaning the inviting the African American community, inviting the whole Caribbean, the whole black, the whole pipeline, because I have a lot of African friends who want the HBCU, Howard, so forth. I fellowship with a lot of people, I hate them. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing. But every time I'm at the table, I'm always talking about a network. It's great that we as 1804 Haitians, we got the struggle with power, but you got to understand where our roots and culture and background, because we pretty much helped start the United Nations. You know what I'm saying? We were like, but then it's like developing a channel to where we have a lot of brain power in the United States, but it's all over the place, making other people rich, other people wealth. What I'm saying is, it's like develop this hub, brainchild, all that here as a network, and then we channel it over into the Caribbean because they're lacking. I mean, they have their thing that they're doing, but it's more like providing jobs, social, and this and whatever, like okay. But what I'm saying is, use the hub here to where we have umpteen millions of people in the Caribbean who need jobs. So it's like we're creating, like we're giving ourselves jobs. We have a bunch of people in the different diaspora who need our services. Who need that whole network. Now it's just I'm saying, like, yeah, it's not something like this. I personally have been for Southern definitely reaching out because they have solved I personally business advice. If I know something like that, I should check out.
It's a business setting, cocktail, business glad for most of that. But we also want your feedback. And I think we also talked about that. We got share this. It's not work, these will be definitely. But we continue to